I think people have a common misconception when you vote for a president. Somehow, people misconstrue that into thinking that that means they think that that human, that particular person, is perfect, that they do no wrong, they have no faults. I don't think there's a single Republican out there. I'm sure there's some, but the majority are going to agree with you that Trump absolutely can be boastful. He absolutely can come across as narcissistic. He absolutely has weird hair. He does do a lot of bragging, but the man also doesn't get credit for anything. So I don't blame him for bragging because he could pull a bunch of babies out of a burning building, and somehow the man would not get credit. So, of course, he can be narcissistic sometimes. Of course, he can brag sometimes. And yes, his hair is stupid and sometimes he looks a little orange. But you know what? That's a lot better than a dementia ridden person who can't even spell the word eight or form a sentence or walk upstairs. So, I would rather have that. And everybody likes to say, oh, you're part of a cult. You're part of a cult. Oh, you mean the same cult that when they told you to wear a mask, and to stay 6 feet away from your loved ones, to leave your dying and sick loved ones all alone, to die alone in hospitals. You guys said, you betcha, I'll listen. Remember when they told you to inject yourself with a vaccination that had only been out for a few months and we had no idea what the risks were? And they said, you better inject it. And if you don't inject yourself with this vaccination, you are going to get fired. You're going to lose your livelihood. You guys went along with that. You guys went along with it. Remember when they told you to mask up and stay 6 feet apart and again to stay away from your loved ones, and they didn't allow you to go into assisted living facilities or hospitals to say goodbye to your dying loved ones? You guys went along with it. Remember when they said it was okay to have kids, minors go and talk about getting gender affirming surgeries and injecting themselves with irreversible hormones without consulting their parents, and you guys went along with it? Remember when there were minors sitting around while adult men, were dancing provocatively to provocative music for a bunch of minors, and in some cases taking off their clothes, and in some cases getting money for it? Minors. And you guys went along with it. The list goes on and on. So I don't know what going along with Trump means. If going along with everything Trump says means I stand up for our military and I stand up for our veterans and I stand up for this country and its national anthem, then yeah, hell yeah, I go along with everything Trump says. If Trump says that he wants to get rid of illegal immigrants, especially violent illegal immigrants, then yes, I'm going to go along with everything Trump says. If Trump says he wants to make this country safe, and Trump says he wants to go after people that are committing fraud and taking taxpayers' money, then yes, I'm going to go along with everything Trump says. So yeah, I think I'm going to go along with Trump says if those are the things he supports. If he doesn't support burning our flag, instead he wants to salute our flag, then yeah, I'm going to go along with everything Trump says. You betcha.